Hey guys, this is Sean. We are at Mecum Auctions, Kissimmee, January 2025, and we're gonna be here bidding on some cars, checking out some cars, putting up a whole bunch of videos of all the crazy cars and crazy things for sale here. We're gonna go right down here. This is the Jackie and Gary Runyon collection. These are Indy cars. All these Indy cars are going to be for sale. So let's go take a walk down the line and check it out. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. (1952) Curtis Craft 4000 Offenhauser Indy car, driven by Ed Elysion in the 1955 Indy 500. Check this out. This is real. These are not made for anything. These were actually race cars. No reserve. These race cars are being sold with no reserve. So they also come with little carts that come with them to help with the starters on them. You can buy well, they don't come with that, you can get that. And also you can buy these fuel tanks, and they come with all the different cars. They each have different pieces that you can purchase with them. So 1968, there you go. That is the inside of a this is the inside of number 68, which is the 1952 Curtis Craft 4000 Offenhauser Indy car. Here is the 1958 Curtis Craft 500H Offenhauser Indy car. This finished 7th in the 1959 Indy 500 with Dwayne Carter driving. Smokey Yunick was the crew chief. Now, if you know anything about Smokey Yunick cheated all the time. Didn't cheat. He invented ways to get around the rules in NASCAR for many years. And he was the crew chief for this. No reserve. Gallagher tanks there. It's got its starter right there. But there you go. It even still has the tires that are worn from the race on it. 1949 Snowburger Offenhauser Indy car, built by former Indianapolis 500 driver and owner Russell Snowburger. No reserve on this one. Beautiful. All these cars are so special. They're so unique. I mean, people, what kind of guts did you have to get into this thing and drive as fast as you could around Indy? You were not surviving a wreck with these things. But beautiful, beautiful car. 1956 Curtis Craft. Oh, this is a replica Indy car. So this is a replica. Former Car and Driver magazine editor Brock Yates commissioned the replica, built by Gary Bobinoff. So that's a replica. Not going to show it too much. It's just Brock Yates drove it. It was a replica Indy car. Let's check this one out. Two-seater 1965 Watson two-seater replica roadster. Another one, street legal in Florida. Meticulous 3,000-hour build by Tom Finley. So it's got 2 seats in it. You could drive it in Florida. It's got a windshield. Very cool. 1963 Watson Offenhauser Old Calhoun replica. So another replica car of the 1963 Indy 500 winner Parnelli Jones. It was commissioned and formerly owned by Parnelli Jones, and it was built by vintage IndyCar expert Chris Polson. (1963) Watson Offenhauser Indy car, driven by two-time Indianapolis 500 winner Roger Ward, to 4th place in the '63 Indy 500 and 1st place at the Milwaukee Mile in '63. Now, just imagine today them even using an Indy car twice in one race, or in 2 races. Every car now they build is just very specific for tracks, and this one got raced twice. So this is a real race car, not a replica. Nothing against replicas. Replicas in this case, the replicas here are real race cars. They just weren't the race car. Diet Right Cola car, 1963 Watson Offenhauser Indy car, driven by former Indy champion Chuck Stevenson in the 1964 Indy 500. Again, this one is a real race car. It really raced in the Indy 500 in 1963. Not a lot to it back then. 1971 Morris Marauder Ford Indy car, driven by both Jim McElheath and Salt Weather in IndyCar competition. GT40 chrome headers. Now, this one obviously is in the same condition it was in when it raced, because it's got pieces of paint coming off it. Some beautiful engine. Look at that engine. Crazy. But look at that seat. If you look at the Indy cars today, there's no way I could fit in an Indy car today. But very cool. Started to rear mount it, so you got front engine, rear engine. Here's another rear engine. 1969 VPJ Ford Indy car, driven by 4-time Indianapolis winner Al Unser in the debut season of Vels Parnelli Jones Racing. So this, again, another real race car. This is not a replica. So this was raced, driven by Al Unser, rear engined, no spoilers or anything. Then they start with the spoilers. All right, Janet Guthrie, 1979 Lola T500 Cosworth Indy car, driven by Janet Guthrie in the '79 Indy 500. And it went to 5th place in the '79 Tony Bettenhauser 200 at the Milwaukee Mile. There's a picture right there of Janet Guthrie with the car. You can definitely see the difference now in the first rear engine type Indy cars. Now you're getting the air dams, air scoops. Now you're getting into the wings in the back. Here's an '86 Lola T86 Cosworth Indy car, driven by '69 Indy 500 Mario Andretti to victory in the 1986 Domino's Pizza 500 at Pocono. So now we're even getting wider cars on either side. We're getting lower. We're getting front wings. We're getting rear wings, multiple wings. We're getting air dams, air. What do you want to call those? It's aerodynamic, we could say that. Rear engine, Mario Andretti. Still just has a standard steering wheel, not like today. The steering wheels of today have so many buttons and stuff. Look at that steering wheel. It's got nothing on it. 1983 Lola T700 Cosworth Indy car, driven by '69 Indianapolis winner Mario Andretti in Road America and Las Vegas. So here's another one. Much wider, much lower. Excuse me. Different type of wing on the front, different type of wing on the back. Again, We're still looking at a standard steering wheel, not a lot of buttons, all business. Beautiful car. Adjustable wings in the back. '66 Lola T90 Ford Indy car, driven by three-time Formula World champion Jackie Stewart. Jackie Stewart's a small man. My leg cannot even fit in this, guys. My leg would be racing. I'd have to run alongside with my bad leg. So 1966 Indy 500 and first at the 66 Fuji 200 in Japan. So look at this one versus that one. No wing, no rear wing, Coke bottle, aerodynamic square. But beautiful cars. All no reserve cars. This is a real race car, guys. This is the real car. Look how small that is in there. Again, the only switch is the on-off switch on the steering wheel. 1959 Curtis Epperly Off-Town Indy car, driven by four-time 500 winner AJ Foyt for his first IndyCar championship in 1960. AJ Foyt. Absolutely insane. All right, guys, so there we have it. But you know what? I want to add one more race car to this. We're going to check out this Porsche over here. 1966 Porsche 910-01, first Porsche 910 ever driven or produced. Formula One race champion Niki Lauda. If you like these guys. Hey guys, we are still at the Mecum auction in Kissimmee in 2025. I hope you've enjoyed all these videos. We are going to be putting more and more up, some of the different collections here. We've also been bidding on some stuff, so check all the videos out, and we will see you in the next video. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.